What time is it? 10:40. Okay, so awesome. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. I highly appreciate you. And I welcome you all in. I need to share my screen. Welcome, future fellow weirdo of the vlog. It is fantastic to see you on this day of birds. Yeah, it's a day of birds, so welcome. Welcome. Now, you're like, where the fuck am I? I don't know where I am. I don't know what's happening. But do not worry. You have blown in from, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on my microphone or fucking anything. So I can't even tell you where you came from or where you're going. I can't even tell you where you're at. But now I have a microphone and it's gonna it's gonna do that. I apologize. Anyway, welcome to the party pit. And what we do in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book called God Said, because he did not fucking say that. Fight me, he did not say that. And definitely not the way they tell you he said that, because he did not say it. Yeah. We'll pull out our inner macho man and be like, God did not say this. Yeah. Except for I can't do that because I don't have no teeth. It's hard to do Randy Savage with no teeth. Actually, yeah, right? Dustin's back there. He's like, yes. Yeah. Anyway, if you feel like joining me, come on and join me. Hey, baby, when you leave out of that room, will you turn the light off? Okay, thank you. It's fucking with my light. So, we're on Jeremiah 24. So, that's what we're going to be reading. Press like and subscribe and have a seat. There's a chair with your name on it. Literally has your name on it. So feel free to sit in it. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome everybody. We are on chapter 24 of Jeremiah. Hey, I almost got the Macho Man down that time. Ooh, yeah. I'm doing so good. Yeah, man. I'm all hopped up on mashed potatoes and yams and baklava. Yeah, I had so much baklava. And ambrosia. I think I'm the only one that ate it, and I ate a lot of it. I have a stomach ache. I have Verner's around here somewhere. Yeah, it was a thing that happened. Anyway, we are on chapter 24. Okay, and this starts off with Jeremiah talking. Okay. Wait, okay. So this is a vision. Jeremiah is having a vision. So God is not talking shit in his head at this moment. Yeah, like and subscribe. You know, I need to turn this where I can see it because I can't fucking see it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so this is a vision. As of right now, it's not God talking shit. So it says, the Lord showed me, and there were 2 baskets of figs set before the temple after Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had carried away captive Jeconiah, the son of Joachim, and the princes of Judah, with the craftsmen, the smiths from Jewland, and had brought them to Babylon. One basket had very good figs, like the figs that are first ripe, and the other basket had some really gross ass figs. Wasn't nobody eating that. They were so bad. Then the Lord said, here we go. Poor Jeremiah. Man, could you imagine having God level anger in your head? It's like God level anger is some shit. I couldn't imagine it. I wouldn't want to imagine it because I just wouldn't want God level anger inside my head.
Okay. Okay. What I say. Okay. What do you see, Jeremiah?
And I said, figs, the good figs, the very good, and the bad, well, the very bad, which cannot be eaten. They are so bad. They're bad. Again, the word of the Lord came to me and said,
Like these good figs, so will I acknowledge those who are carried away captive from Judah, whom I have sent out of his place for their own good into the land of the Chaldeans. For I will set my eyes on them for good, and I will bring them back to this land. I will build them and not put them down, and I will plant them and not pluck them up. Then I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord, and they shall be my people, whether they fucking like it or not. How many times have I said this? I don't give a shit what they think. I am their God, and they are my people. Because the fuck is they, yo? Look, look, I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening right now. But I know I'm these people's God because I told them. So I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. But anyway, uh, wait, back to this land. I will build them and not pull them down. Okay. Um, and I will plant them and not pluck them. Then I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord, and they are my people. I will be their God, for they shall return to me with their whole heart.
Listen, big guy. Listen. Listen. These people have a history. Yeah, I know. I'm arguing in hindsight, but these people don't change. Like they've never changed. And they might have just to win you over. But what was that, like 2 weeks? Look, these people don't change. And as the bad figs, which cannot be eaten, uh, they are so bad, surely. Um, so I will give uh, Zedekiah, the king of Judah, his princes, and the residue of Jewland who remain in this land, and those who dwell in the land of Egypt. I will deliver them to trouble and to all the kingdoms for their harm, to be a reproach and a byword, a taunt and curse, uh, in all places where I shall drive them. And then they'll take over your government and your Hollywood and your banks. Yeah. And this was all supposed to be in God voice, by the way, but it wasn't. Okay. And a byword in all places where I drive them. And I will send the sword, the famine, and pestilence among them until they are consumed on the land that I gave them and their fathers. So he's just going to bring them back to kill them. God is out of control. But anyway, that was the end of that chapter. And just when I thought God was done talking shit, he was not done talking shit. Because he just picked up right where he left off. He gave poor Jeremiah a vision and then just talked through it. It's like, damn, big guy. Okay. So, we are going on to chapter 25. Ooh. Yeah. It's not that long. How many minutes are we at? 15 minutes? Yeah, we got time. We can get through chapter 25. I like this time better, kinda. But well, I guess we got a few minutes because I did start early because I wanted to start at like 11, but then I got really, really anxious, so I started at like 10:30. I was hoping we were gonna come in. They start piling in at like 11, so I was try to find the sweet spot between the people that watch my videos while my live stream. Because a lot of them come in after I'm already done. And then we talk about everything but the Bible. So I was hoping that this was about the right time that I could start doing this. Oh, you know what I did do? I did forget to take my medicine. I sure did. Hey, preacher, are you still here? No, preacher. Mm. Oh, that pill tastes gross. Okay. Well, preacher's not here anymore. Dun 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 dun. Man, I wish I knew how to make like a groovy beat so we could be playing a groovy beat while I take my pills because I forgot. And I told my dad I was gonna take them, and then I forgot until just now. All right. Well, there's all my pills. All fucking 27 of them. No, I'm just kidding. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 pills. So, let's get on to chapter 25. Hey, Maynard. Okay. Damn. Stay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. What does it say? Oh. Here we go. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all these terrible ass people of Judah. In the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, which was the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Okay. Was it Jehoiakim? Wait. I was pretty sure. Wasn't it Zedekiah? Okay. I don't know. Again, I've only read the story of Babylon one time. So I'm sitting here getting confused. Yeah. Hey, Wheels! Haha! What's up? Hey, do you think you could share this live stream tonight on that other thing that you have, the stoner Christian group that you have? So maybe we could maybe get some more people in here. Go fishing for men, you know, something. Because maybe somebody else will know something about Babylon and know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I've only read Babylon one time. So I don't really remember what happened too much. I don't exactly remember what happened. So maybe we could share this out and other people might know what happened. It's just a question. You don't have to if you don't want to. Ow, I just bashed my knee. Okay, so we're going to chapter 25, and it starts with God talking shit again. God steady talks shit to these people. Man, and poor Jeremiah's brain. I feel so bad for these prophets. God goes day after day after day after day of only saying bad shit. And then trying to be like, well, it's only some of them. He Democrats himself. Well, it's not all of them. It's only some of them. So I'm going to keep the good ones that have already learned how to be bad. So I'm just going to let them live. But then they turn to be way worse than the ones he got rid of. And it's crazy. And then he's talking so much shit inside these prophets' heads. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, this was in the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, which Jeremiah the prophet spoke to all the terrible ass people of Judah and to all the inhabitants of Jew land, saying, I'm
saying stuff. Haha. Pay attention, I'm saying things. Yeah, because I'm important. Okay. So what I say, okay. Wait, okay. From the 13th year of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, even to this day. This is the 23rd year. Oh, that's not supposed to be in God's voice. What the fuck am I thinking? What am I doing? This was not supposed to be in God's voice. Okay. Wait.
Okay, out of God voice. Out of God voice for a second. Okay. Jeremiah spoke this to the people of Jewland. From the 13th year of Josiah, king of Judah, even to this day, this is the 23rd year which the word of the Lord has come to me, and I have spoken to you, rising early and speaking to you, but you have not listened. And the Lord, wait, and the Lord has sent you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them. But you have not listened, nor inclined your ear to hear. Then they said,
Repent now, everyone, of his evil and his evil doing. Dwell in the land that your Father has given to you forever and ever to serve. Do not go after other gods. Do not serve or worship them. Do not. What? Wait a minute. They said. Well, shouldn't this be what God said? Hold on. Okay. The fuck? It should be God said, not they said. What the fuck? Okay. This should be God said. Okay? Not they said. This should be God said. See? They throw this shit in here to confuse you. Right? They throw it in here to confuse you. Because this says they said, when clearly God said it, but you can tell God said it by the other writing. Bullshit.
Okay. Okay. I'm taking over because I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Wait. But you have not. And then repent now, every one of his evil ways and evil doing, and dwell in the land that the Lord has given you and your fathers forever and ever. Do not go after other gods and serve or worship them. Do not provoke me, God, your God. Do not provoke me to anger with the works of your hands, and I will not bring harm to you. Yet you have not listened to me, that you might provoke me to anger with your works, uh, with the works of your hands in your own hurt. Shouldn't that be hard? With your own heart. But it says hurt because that makes zero sense. Okay. Because you have not heard my words, I will send and take all the families of the north and Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, my servant, and will bring them against this land, against its inhabitants, and against all the nations all around, and I will utterly destroy them and make them an astonishment, a hissing, perpetual desolation. Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and his bride, the sound of millstone, and the light of the lamp, and his whole land shall be desolation and astonishment, and these nations will serve the king of Babylon for 70 years. Have to approve. Okay, that's fine. I'm behaving. I'm behaving, I swear. Okay. So anyway, where am I at? 70 years, that's right. Okay. Then it will come to pass when the 70 years are completed, I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, the land of the Chaldeans, where, by the way, you terrible ass people started. You started as Chaldeans and Semites, like you were half and half because of Abraham. So, just want to throw that out there. But me, God, right now in God voice, me, God, and God voice, I am going to bust their ass too. Because how dare them listen to me? Big guy, huh, big guy. Look, what is the rationale of this? Like, you made them do it. So, like, did they go overboard? I mean, I don't exactly understand. You are playing Risk by yourself right now. I get it. But they were helping you prove a point. So, like, huh, I don't understand. Okay. Okay. I will hurt Babylon and the Chaldeans for their iniquity. Oh, because they went overboard and then didn't say sorry. Okay, I could get it. Okay. The king of Babylon and the Chaldeans. Okay. And I will make it a perpetual desolation. So I will bring on that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, all that is written of this book, which Jeremiah has prophesied concerning all the nations, many nations, and great kings shall be served by them also, and I will repay them according to their deeds and the works of their own hands. Oh, this is going to be for going overboard. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense because that's why he pissed, why he did so many bad things to Egypt because they just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But, but, God made it that way. God made it that way. So Pharaoh would be like, no, fuck you. But I don't think God gave him the other ideas to take away the straw and stuff and to get rid of like them having babies, you know. he tried to stop them from having babies. And maybe Nebuchadnezzar's people are also doing terrible things to these people right in the beginning. But these people, God's people, your people, they can be quite terrible. Well, actually, there are a whole lot of terrible all the time. But I, I kind of understand what's happening. But then again, I don't. I don't know. Again, somebody who knows more about Babylon than me, feel free to step in because I do not know. Okay. Take in their own hands. Take his wine cup of fury. No, take this wine cup of fury from my hand and cause all of the nations to whom I send you to drink it, and they will drink and stagger and go mad because they all got Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. Yeah. Anyway, they will, and I will send you. They will go mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then, oh, hold on.
Okay. Okay. I think we're at Jeremiah real quick. Then I took the cup from the Lord's hand and made all the nations drink to whom the Lord has sent me. Jewland, and the cities of Judah, its kings, its princes, to make them a desolation and astonishment, a hissing and a curse, as it is this day. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, his servants and princes, all the people, all the mixed multitude, the kings of the land of Uz, the kings of the land of the Philistines, Ashkelon, Gaza, Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod. Well, Gaza, it says right here, Gaza is owned by the Philistines. So why are they fighting about it? But, hold on. Nebuchadnezzar did move a lot of these countries that they're talking about into Jewland and Judah and Israel when Nebuchadnezzar took the original people to Babylon to breathe the god blood out of them. He brought new people in. So I'm not wondering, again, I don't know the story totally, but when we read it, we'll find out what exact countries. But I know some of these countries were brought in. So let's see. Ashkelon. Edom, Moab, the people of Ammon, all the kings of Tyre, the kings of Sidon, the kings of the coastland, which are across the sea. Which are across the sea. Dedan, Temna, Buzz, all who are in the farthest corners, all the kings of Arabia, the kings of the mixed multitude who dwell in the desert, all the kings of Zimri, the kings of Elam, Zimra, Elam, the king of the Medes, all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are on the face of the earth. Also, the king of Shishak, all drink and shall drink after them. Okay, so here you go.
Okay. Therefore, say to them, drink, be drunk, vomit, fall and rise no more, because of the sword which I send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup from your hand to drink, then you shall say to them, you shall certainly drink, for behold, I begin to bring calamity on the city which is called by my name. And should you be utterly unpunished, you shall not be, for I will call for a sword on the inhabitants of the earth. Therefore, prophesy against them all these words and tell them, the Lord will roar from on high and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He will roar mightily against his foe. He will give a shout as those who tread on grapes. They shout, okay, against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise will come to the ends of the earth, for the Lord has a controversy with the nations. He will plead his case with all flesh. He will give those who are wicked to the sword. Behold, disaster shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the farthest parts of the earth. And that day the slain of the Lord shall be from anyone. What? In that day the slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other. They shall not be lamented, gathered, or buried. They shall become refuse on the ground. See how mad I am? Look, I already said that. I already said that. That's how mad I am right now. Once again, I'm repeating myself. You're always afraid. Get out of here. This place is not for pussies. Yeah, roar. Get over it. Get out from under your bed, sit at your desk, and listen to the word. Okay. Uh, he will give those who are wicked to the sword. Behold. Okay. Yeah. He will bleed. What? Where am I at? Therefore, prophecy and tell them, against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise will come to the ends of the earth, for the Lord has a controversy with the nations because they suck. He will plead his case with all flesh. I don't know why the fuck you would do that. Don't plead your case with these rat snakes. Because that's what they are, rat snakes. And they got cockroach legs. And I have no idea why they suck so bad. They should stay in dark places where they belong, away from everything. He will give those who are wicked, okay, uh, those who are wicked to the sword. Behold, disaster shall go forth from nation to nation, and a tornado will be raised up from the farthest parts of the earth. And that day, the slain of, oh, I already read this. They shall be refuse on the ground. My bad, I read all that already. Wail, shepherds, cry, roll about in the ashes, you leaders of the flock. Yeah, except for I don't got to do that because I'm not a leader of a flock. I am a gatherer of a flock. So I'm not leading you anywhere but to the word. For the days of your slaughter and your dispersions are fulfilled. You shall fall like a precious vessel, and the shepherds will have no way to flee, nor the leaders of the flock to escape. The voice of the cry of the shepherds, wailing of the leaders to the flock will be heard. Yeah, that's why you can't trust these motherfuckers. Yeah. For the Lord has plundered their pasture, and the peaceful dwellings are cut down because of the fierce anger of the Lord. He has left his lair like a lion, for their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of his fierce anger. Yeah. I don't think business is gonna stay. He never does because he cries out of his butthole. Yeah. I said it. And if you got a problem with it, you should not be afraid and chat something useful.
Okay. So, how many minutes are we at? We're only at 49 minutes. How long is chapter 26? Well, it's not that long. I want to say hi to everyone. Hi, future Miss Muddy, future Feather, future Firefly, future Neil, future Chris, and what was that other guy's name? Um, what's his name? Heath, future Heath. Hello. I'm glad to see you. And I'm glad to have this cup of coffee with y'all. Yeah. Oh, and hi, Fred. I know you're probably watching sometime either right now or sometime in the future. So, hello. And I should have said this at the beginning. Watch it on 2 times speed. It's too late in the video to even say that. We're almost done. Okay. So, I guess we'll do chapter 26. Wheels, are you still here? Sorry, I just read that. Oh, time to end the stream. I have an alarm set, but I need to push the alarm back like a half hour or something because I never get this done in an hour because I want to talk to people. Hi, Wheels. Do you want to stick around for one more chapter? Preacher, do you want to stick around for one more chapter? It's not a very long chapter. It's actually kind of short. I mean, it's short compared to the other things that we've read. Some of the other chapters. I would smoke a joint with y'all, but I don't know where my weed went. Like, damn. I seriously don't know where my weed went. That's not good. Actually, that's never good. I hate kids. I bet one of my kids stole my weed. Fucking asshole kids. And they're not even kids. They're like 19 and 23 and 25, I think, is what they are. Well, my 23-year-old said he's not talking to me no more because I like a fascist that kills brown people. And I tried to tell him that's not even real life. But he's like, I'm not talking to you no more. And I was like, you're not the first one. You know, you're not the first one. And you probably won't even be the last. Because I think I just lost a subscriber a minute ago. But that shit gets aggravating. Like if like the same thing all the time. I'm so scared. Well, get over it, pussy. I can't help it. I'm so tired. You know, I'm just tired of that shit. Because it's like I'm trying to do something useful and you're trying to do something stupid. It's not even cute. Like, maybe if you were a hot chick with big boobs and big blue eyes, I might take you a bit seriously, but you're not any of those things, so I'm not taking you seriously. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna learn something. Okay. In the beginning of the reign of Jehoiakim, Josiah's son, and I think he was the baby king. Like he became king at 8 years old, not totally sure. But they're saying Josiah, it was like the 13th year of Josiah, something happened. And I think that's because Josiah was the young king who could be the king for a long time. And then his son was a fuckwad that got them in trouble and, kicked out of their land. So, okay. The word from the Lord saying, here we go.
Hi, Jeremiah. Wake up. Yeah, you're going to love what I'm about to say. I know your mental health is kind of waning a little bit. You're starting to get what Isaiah got with the shaky bones because he got severe PTSD. I literally lit his brain on fire. It was a thing, and I've learned not to do that because he is just a shell of a man. But don't worry, I'm not going to set your brain on fire, and you'll be somewhat like your old self. You might need some psychiatric medication after this, but don't worry. They don't have God-sized Prozac, but they have human-sized Prozac. So don't worry. I'll write you a prescription for human-sized Valium. You'll chill out a little bit and you'll sleep a lot longer because pretty soon I'm going to pick somebody else's head to yell in. So don't worry. You won't be my bullhorn forever. So it's something to look forward to. Human size value. Yeah. And you'll get slightly addicted to it, but in the end, it's going to help, probably. I can't say that for sure, but I can say human size value will make you sleep. So it'll be all good. It's a win win. You get to sleep, and somebody else gets to be my bullhorn so I can wreck his life as well. It'll be a good time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to have a small conversation with Jeremiah to explain to him what's about to happen. Man, this is so fun for me. Is anybody else having a good time? Oh, this poor guy's head. Okay. Stand in the court of the Lord's house. So go stand in the middle of church and speak to all the cities of Judah which come to worship in the Lord's house. All the words that I command you. Do not diminish a word. Perhaps everyone will listen and return from his evil way, that I may relent concerning the calamity, telling that I may relent concerning, concerning which I propose to bring on them because of the evil of their doings. And you're going to tell them, if you will not listen to me, to walk in my law, which I have set before you, to heed the word of the prophet whom I sent to you, both rising up early and sending them, but you have not heeded. Then I will make this house like Shiloh the dog. No, I'm just kidding. Shiloh the dog is really cute, and you guys are not really cute. As a matter of fact, you're not cute at all. Most of you are fat and ugly with big noses and short arms. So, like, that's a thing. Okay. Like Shiloh. And I will make this city a curse to all the habitations of the earth, so that the priests and the prophets, all the people heard. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, God, chill out. You only talk so much. You gotta slow down and let me do some talking. Okay? Okay. We're gonna do it because this isn't in God voice. So, the priest and the prophet, all the people heard Jeremiah speaking these words in the house of the Lord. Now it happened when Jeremiah made an end of speaking all the Lord had commanded, that the priest, the prophet, and all the people seized him, saying,
You, yeah, you asshole, you're gonna die. Why have you prophesied in the name of the Lord, saying that we suck and God's gonna overthrow us? Why would you say that? Yeah. And all the people. Okay.
and hold on, wait, okay. So they came up from, wait, all these people were gathered against Jeremiah in the house of the Lord. When the princes of Judah heard these things, they came from the king's house to the church and sat down in the entry of the new gate of the Lord's house. And the priests and the prophets spoke to the princes and all the people, saying,
This man, hold on, and the princess, and they said, this man deserves to die, for he has prophesied against this city, and you have heard with your ears. Then, no,
Then Jeremiah spoke to all the princes and the people, saying, the Lord sent me to prophesy against this fucking place. Right? Now, therefore, amend your ways and your doings. Obey the voice of the Lord. Then he will relent concerning the doom he has pronounced against you. As for me, here I am in your hand. Do whatever. But know for certain that if you put me to death, you will surely piss God off. And he is going to piss on this city. He's going to piss on everybody. For truly, the Lord has sent me to you to speak all the hearing. So the princes and all the people said to the priests and prophets, Okay.
Okay. Okay. This man does not deserve to die, for he has spoken to us in the name of the Lord our God.
Then certain of the elders of the land rose up and spoke to the assembly of the people, saying,
Micah of Morsheth prophesied in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and spoke to the people of Judah, saying,
Zion shall be plowed like a field, Jewland shall become heaps of ruins, and the mountain of the temple like bare hills of the forest. Micah said a lot more than that. And Micah was also a prophet during the days of Josaphat and Ahab. And there were also false prophets in those days. And they all got pissed off at Micah for telling Ahab not to fight. Or it was something like that. But anyways, Ahab dressed Jehoshaphat up like himself so he could save his own life. But a chariot got him right in the side and he died. And Ahab's wife was Jezebel. And when people call you a Jezebel, make sure to tell them, I don't kill prophets for fun. So you are not a Jezebel. Because you don't kill prophets for fun. Because that is the thing. That is the only thing Jezebel did. So don't let anybody call you a Jezebel because you don't kill prophets for fun. And that's exactly what Ahab's wife, Jezebel, did. Just gonna throw that out there. You are not a Jezebel. You don't kill prophets. So anyway, we have pronounced against them. We are doing okay. Anyway, did Hezekiah? Hold on.
Hold on. Hezekiah, king of Judah, and spoke to all the people of Judah, saying,
Zion shall be plowed like a field, Jewland, ruins and mountain temples of the bar. Okay. Did Hezekiah, king of Judah, and Hezekiah, king of Judah, and all of Judah, did they ever put Micah to death? Did he not fear the Lord and seek the Lord's favor? And the what the fuck am I
Doing okay. Seek the Lord's favor, and all relented concerning the doom which he had pronounced against them. But we are doing great evil against ourselves. Now, there was also a man who prophesied in the name of the Lord, Urijah, the son of Shemaiah of Kirjath Jearim, who prophesied against this city and land according to all the words of Jeremiah. And when Jehoiakim, with all his mighty men, and all the princes heard his word. The king sought to put him to death, but when Jeriah heard it, or Urijah heard it, he was afraid and fled and went to Egypt. Then Jehoiakim, the king, sent men to Egypt. Elnathan, and the other men who went with him to Egypt, and they brought Urijah from Egypt and brought him to Jehoiakim, who killed him with the sword and cast his dead body into the graves of common people. I'm okay. Nevertheless, the land of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, who is somebody, by the way. I don't know who he is, but I've seen this name before. He was with Jeremiah, so they should not give him to the hand of the people who put him to death. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. Now we are done. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay. Has anybody got anything to say about what we just read? Or about God talking shit in this guy's head? Or about these priests who kind of know their history and they're like, wait a minute, God says this shit all the time and it happened. So who are we to say what Jeremiah says isn't going to happen? No, but it's okay. I don't expect a lot of people to, it's almost bedtime on Turkey Day. So I didn't expect too much. But I do wonder, did you guys want to get off here? You know, it's Turkey Day, the tryptophan is kicking in, or tryptophan. It's whatever that molecule in turkey is that puts you to sleep. So I'm sure the tryptophan is kicking in. So I'll go ahead and get off here early. And I'm going to find my weed tray. Oh, I just found it. There it is. The freaks didn't steal it. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. And I love you guys. It's time to give the pillows some head. Like the best head. Like put your back into it. You know, let that pillow feel special. You know, make sure you put your neck into it. And then give the sheets the best ass you can. Put your back into it. You know, push it a little bit. Put your back into it and throw it back. The sheet will fucking love that. And then give it a baby oil booty rub so that sheet stays super soft. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit wild, but I love them baby oil booty rubs that I give to the sheet. So good. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'm going to hit the outro so it gives people time to say goodnight back. Hold on. Turn it down a bit. Good night. I love you, Eric. Good night. I love you, Preacher, and everybody else. Miss Muddy, Feather, Firefly, Neil, Keith, Chris. I'm sorry I missed you guys, but I love you so much. Good night. All right. Good night.